Let's get started with a couple more stories. Who is it waking up early in the morning? It is none other than AM training. Never getting any sleep, but he keeps gaining. Balancing a family, work and school can be draining, but he just pushes through, ain't no complaining. RPE 10 on the bench, AM's training. Nah, I'm just playing, he's a beast, AM amazing.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of AM Training. So this week is Max Out week, and you're probably wondering why I'm holding my boobie. Well, you OG subscribers, you guys know why I'm holding my boobie, especially if you recognize the nice purple shirt here. Let's go ahead and talk about training, or not even training. This is Max Out week, and Max Out week is a little depressing because bench press, I lost 45 pounds on bench press, and that's what happens when you don't bench press for a good 60 days or so. I did take a break. My bicep tendonitis is feeling pretty damn good, so I'm kind of excited to see how this goes, especially with me about to go max out on my slingshot bench, which is kind of weird, but I'm feeling like it'll get me used to it. I feel like I've gotten a little bit better with just kind of getting used to heavier weight, so really interested to see how it goes. Now with the squat, my lovely wife went ahead and cheered me on, or of course, if you guys are married yourself, they kind of cheer you on, but you're like your worst critic, kind of, because they keep it real. So my wife kept it real. My depth was kind of shitty. I would give myself 2 white lights, and of course, if you heard the old powerlifting proverb, sorry, my English. If you get 3 white lights, you've gone too deep. So no matter what I get in the slingshot max bench press, this is gonna be a PR because first of all, I never did a max out on the slingshot bench press, and second of all, this will be my first slingshot bench press with a Bachelor's of Science kinesiology, emphasis in fitness specialist. So not only do I lift weights, or I try to look like I lift, but I actually have paper that says that I know kind of how to lift. Anyways, with that being said, stay tuned. What's up, guys? Welcome back to another... Oh, did I say that already? I think this is where I conclude. I conclude everything. Alright, so sorry. I am having a little bit of a deadlift brain because I'm pretty much on cloud 9, at least for my deadlift, because everything else I tried wasn't too bad. I pretty much slingshot my max before. If that's kind of sad that my slingshot max is my old bench press max. So I'm pretty happy with my deadlift because it was a 20-pound PR. I pulled 565 before, and this was a 585, a 6-plate dinner. So this was my goal a long time ago, besides being a 5-plate pull. Now it's a 6-plate pull. Of course, now I'm going to go with the 7-plate pull. That's my goal now. I feel like I took some pre-workout. That's why I'm a little bit more talkative now. I feel like I'm talking a little bit too fast. Plus, I was just finished with work right now. I was doing a bunch of calls, blah, blah, blah. And so I'm constantly talking. Now, anyways, let's talk about how it felt. I told myself to constantly pull because it wasn't going to feel great. It was going to feel really heavy, especially with warm-up. Warm-up felt really iffy. Even my back was a little bit iffy. It's funny because I think I kind of tweaked my back, not during deadlifting, but I was actually ironing my graduation thingamabob, my little gown, and I was sitting on the floor, and just in that position hurt my back, and it was just weird that I heard it that way. But it felt really heavy. Not gonna lie, it felt really heavy, and I just, like I said, I told myself not to stop pulling. That's the great thing, is that I made a small jump. I went from like a 555 into a 575. I told myself that I will be happy with just a 10-pound PR. That went up not easy, but I was just kind of excited to hit that 6-plate PR. I told myself to really just dial in form, and I think what helps out is that I am kind of purposely hunching my back a little bit more on my upper back and really locking that in so I can reduce a little bit more range of motion that I have to have during lockout. Plus also when the bar lifts off the floor, I'm gonna be at a higher position, so I think that really helps out. I think also another thing that I did notice, I made my belt a little bit higher, and I think I don't know, just with me, I feel like sumo tends to be a little bit more with upper back strength compared to lower back strength. At least I feel like wearing my belt higher during sumo feels a whole lot better than when I go conventional. I wear my belt a little bit lower. I didn't wear too high, kind of like a George Lehman status where it's like all up in like my boobies, but it was pretty high up there, at least for what I'm used to. Anyways, I think I did enough commentary there, so we'll end the video off there. Train hard, train smart, get your 6-plate dinner on, because I sure did. Powerlifting gears, those are coming in 2 days. Thank you, Amazon Prime, sponsor me. I am a big fan of Amazon Prime because, I mean, who doesn't like getting their packages in 2 days? So before I go, let's talk about my accessory movements, specifically T3, with T1 being the main movement, T2 being the accessory movement specifically for the